Hey everyone, welcome back to the Spanish faculty. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Today we're covering the 20 Spanish phrases that'll make you sound like a real person, not a textbook.
Exactly. None of that "the pen of my aunt is on the table" nonsense.
Wait, that's not useful? I've been preparing for that exact scenario.
When was the last time you talked about your aunt's pen?
Fair point.
Right. So today we're giving you phrases you'll actually use, like today, maybe even in the next hour.
Bold claim.
Not really. These are things you say every single day in English. We're just putting them in Spanish.
Okay, but here's my question. Why these 20?
Great question. These are the phrases that came up most when I interviewed actual Spanish speakers about what they say constantly.
So these are field tested.
Yep, real people, real conversations. No textbook drama.
I'm already more interested than I was in high school Spanish.
That's because your high school teacher wasn't teaching you how to actually survive in Spanish. We are.
All right, I'm ready. What's phrase number 1?
The most important phrase in any language.
Where's the bathroom?
Close, but first you need to say hello. Phrase number 1, ¿qué tal?
Wait, I thought hola was hello.
It is, but ¿qué tal is what real people actually say.
What does it mean?
Literally, how's it going? But the vibe is more like, hey, what's up?
Oh, so it's casual?
Super casual. You say it to friends, coworkers, the guy at the coffee shop who knows your order.
Okay, how do I say it? K tall?
Close, ¿qué tal? The E sounds like eh. Try it.
K tall.
Perfect. Now here's the fun part. You know what people say back?
K tall.
Exactly. It's like when someone says, how are you, in English, and you just say, good, you?
So I don't need a whole story?
Nope, just ¿qué tal? Or you can say bien, which means good.
Bien. That's easy.
Spanish is full of easy wins. You just need to know where to find them.
Okay, phrase 1 down. What's next?
Now we get you out of trouble.
Out of trouble. What kind of trouble?
The I have no idea what you just said kind of trouble.
Oh, so every conversation I'll have in Spanish.
Exactly, which is why phrase number 2 is no entiendo.
No entiendo. That sounds like I don't understand.
That's exactly what it is. No means no. Entiendo means I understand. Put them together.
No entiendo.
Beautiful. Now say it like you're genuinely confused, but also charming. No entiendo?
No entiendo?
Perfect. The question mark in your voice is key. It says, help me, but I'm trying.
This feels like a superpower.
It is, because here's the thing. When you say no entiendo, people slow down. They rephrase, they help you.
So I'm not being rude?
Not at all. You're being honest, and people respect that way more than you pretending to understand.
Okay, but what if they keep speaking fast?
Then you hit them with phrase number 3. Phrase 3 is más despacio, por favor.
That's a mouthful.
It means slower, please.
Oh, that's useful.
Incredibly useful. Más means more, despacio means slowly, por favor is please.
Más despacio, por favor.
Yes. Now say it like you're trying to keep up, but your brain is buffering. Más despacio, por favor? Perfect. Now combine it with phrase 2. You don't understand, and you need them to slow down.
No entiendo. Más despacio, por favor.
You just had a full conversation in Spanish.
Wait, I did.
And you didn't panic.
I feel powerful.
Good, because now we're going to teach you how to be polite.
I thought I was already being polite.
You were, but now we're going next level. Phrases 4 and 5 are a package deal. Perdón and lo siento.
Wait, aren't those both sorry?
Yes and no. They're both apologies, but they're used differently.
Okay, explain because I'm already confused.
Perdón is like excuse me or pardon me. You use it when you bump into someone, interrupt someone, or need to get past someone on the subway.
So it's more casual.
Exactly. It's a quick, oops, my bad.
Perdón.
Good. Now, lo siento is deeper. It means I'm sorry for real, like you actually feel bad.
So if I step on someone's foot, that's perdón.
Yes. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Spanish faculty. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Today we're covering the 20 Spanish phrases that'll make you sound like a real person, not a textbook.
Exactly. None of that, the pen of my aunt is on the table nonsense.
Wait, that's not useful? I've been preparing for that exact scenario.
When was the last time you talked about your aunt's pen?
Fair point.
Right. So today, we're giving you phrases you'll actually use, like today, maybe even in the next hour.
Bold claim.
Not really. These are things you say every single day in English. We're just putting them in Spanish.
Okay, but here's my question. Why these 20?
Great question. These are the phrases that came up most when I interviewed actual Spanish speakers about what they say constantly.
So these are field tested.
Yep, real people, real conversations. No textbook drama.
I'm already more interested than I was in high school Spanish.
That's because your high school teacher wasn't teaching you how to actually survive in Spanish. We are.
All right, I'm ready. What's phrase number 1?
The most important phrase in any language.
Where's the bathroom?
Close, but first you need to say hello. Phrase number 1, ¿qué tal?
Wait, I thought hola was hello.
It is, but ¿qué tal is what real people actually say.
What does it mean?
Literally, how's it going? But the vibe is more like, hey, what's up?
Oh, so it's casual?
Super casual. You say it to friends, coworkers, the guy at the coffee shop who knows your order.
Okay, how do I say it? K tall?
Close, ¿qué tal? The E sounds like eh. Try it.
K tall.
Perfect. Now here's the fun part. You know what people say back?
K tall.
Exactly. It's like when someone says, how are you in English, and you just say, good, you?
So I don't need a whole story?
Nope, just ¿qué tal? Or you can say bien, which means good.
Bien. That's easy.
Spanish is full of easy wins. You just need to know where to find them.
Okay, phrase 1 down. What's next?
Now we get you out of trouble.
Out of trouble. What kind of trouble?
The I have no idea what you just said kind of trouble.
Oh, so every conversation I'll have in Spanish.
Exactly, which is why phrase number 2 is no entiendo.
No entiendo. That sounds like I don't understand.
That's exactly what it is. No means no, entiendo means I understand. Put them together.
No entiendo.
Beautiful. Now say it like you're genuinely confused, but also charming. No entiendo?
No entiendo?
Perfect. The question mark in your voice is key. It says, help me, but I'm trying.
This feels like a superpower.
It is, because here's the thing. When you say no entiendo, people slow down. They rephrase, they help you.
So I'm not being rude?
Not at all. You're being honest. And people respect that way more than you pretending to understand.
Okay, but what if they keep speaking fast?
Then you hit them with phrase number 3. Phrase 3 is más despacio, por favor.
That's a mouthful.
It means slower, please.
Oh, that's useful.
Incredibly useful. Más means more, despacio means slowly, por favor is please.
Más despacio, por favor.
Yes. Now say it like you're trying to keep up, but your brain is buffering. Más despacio, por favor? Perfect. Now combine it with phrase 2. You don't understand, and you need them to slow down.
No entiendo. Más despacio, por favor.
You just had a full conversation in Spanish.
Wait, I did.
And you didn't panic.
I feel powerful.
Good, because now we're going to teach you how to be polite.
I thought I was already being polite.
You were, but now we're going next level. Phrases 4 and 5 are a package deal. Perdón and lo siento.
Wait, aren't those both sorry?
Yes and no. They're both apologies, but they're used differently.
Okay, explain because I'm already confused.
Perdón is like excuse me or pardon me. You use it when you bump into someone, interrupt someone, or need to get past someone on the subway.
So it's more casual.
Exactly. It's a quick, oops, my bad.
Perdón.
Good. Now, lo siento is deeper. It means I'm sorry for real, like you actually feel bad.
So if I step on someone's foot, that's perdón.
Yes.
And if I accidentally insult their grandmother?
Lo siento, with feeling.
Lo siento.
More emotion. You just told her abuela she looks like a potato.
Lo siento.
There it is. See? Context is everything.
Okay, so perdón for small stuff, lo siento for big stuff.
Exactly. You've got it. What's next? Now we teach you how to survive shopping,
Shopping? I can barely afford things in English.
which is why you need phrase 6. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
How much does it cost?
Exactly. ¿Cuánto means how much, cuesta means it costs.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
Perfect. Now you point at something you want, say that, and boom, you get a price.
And then I cry because it's expensive.
Which brings us to phrase 7. Es muy caro.
That sounds like it's very expensive.
Nailed it. Es means it is, muy means very, caro means expensive.
Es muy caro.
Now say it like you just saw a $47 sandwich.
Es muy caro.
Yes, the emphasis makes it real.
Does this actually work? Like, will they lower the price?
Sometimes, especially at markets, but even if they don't, you've made your point.
I love this language.
Wait until you can order food. That's next. All right, phrases 8, 9, and 10 are all about food because priorities.
Finally, I'm starving.
Phrase 8. Quisiera.
Quisiera? What does that mean?
I would like. It's the polite way to order.
So not give me a taco?
Not unless you want people to think you're rude. Quisiera un taco.
Quisiera un taco.
Beautiful. Now, phrase 9. Para llevar.
Para llevar. To go?
Exactly. Para means for, llevar means to take or carry. So, for taking with you.
Para llevar.
Now put it together. I would like a taco to go.
Quisiera un taco para llevar.
You just ordered food in Spanish.
I feel like I should celebrate with a taco.
Do it. But first, phrase 10. La cuenta, por favor.
The check, please?
Yes, la cuenta is the bill or check. Por favor is please.
La cuenta, por favor.
Now you can order, eat, and pay. You're unstoppable.
I'm basically fluent.
Not quite, but you're getting there. Let's keep going. Phrases 11, 12, and 13 are all about asking questions, because you can't just nod and smile forever.
That's been my strategy so far.
I know. That's why we're fixing it. Phrase 11. ¿Dónde está?
Where is?
Exactly. ¿Dónde means where. Está means it is. So, where is the bathroom?
¿Dónde está el baño?
Perfect. Now you'll never be lost again. Okay, what's 12? ¿Cómo se dice?
How do you say?
Yes, ¿cómo means how. Se dice means one says or you say. So, literally, how does one say?
¿Cómo se dice awkward?
Incómodo.
That's actually fun to say. Incómodo.
Right? Now, phrase 13. ¿Hablas inglés?
Do you speak English?
Yep, your emergency escape hatch.
¿Hablas inglés?
But here's the thing. Try not to use it right away. Try the Spanish first.
Why?
Because people appreciate the effort, and you learn faster when you struggle a little.
That feels uncomfortable.
That's how you know it's working. All right, phrases 14, 15, and 16 are for being social, making friends, being charming.
I'm barely charming in English.
Then Spanish will be your redemption arc. Phrase 14. Mucho gusto.
Nice to meet you.
Exactly. Mucho means much or a lot. Gusto means pleasure, so much pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Mucho gusto.
Now say it like you're genuinely happy to meet someone.
Mucho gusto.
There you go. Now, phrase 15. ¿De dónde eres?
Where are you from?
Yes, de means from, donde means where, eres means you are.
¿De dónde eres?
Perfect. And when someone asks you, you say, soy de.
I am from.
Exactly. Soy de Estados Unidos, or wherever you're from.
Soy de Estados Unidos.
Great. Now, phrase 16. Me gusta.
Me gusta. I like?
Yep. Me means me, gusta means it pleases, so literally, it pleases me, but we translate it as I like.
Me gusta.
Now tell me something you like. Me gusta what?
Me gusta el café?
Perfect. I like coffee. You just expressed an opinion in Spanish.
This is actually getting easier.
Told you. Now let's get you through a full day. Phrases 17, 18, and 19 are your daily survival kit.
I'm ready.
Phrase 17. Tengo que irme.
I have to go?
Yes. Tengo means I have, que means that, irme means to leave or go. So, I have to go.
Tengo que irme.
Now say it like you're late for something.
Tengo que irme.
Perfect panic energy. Now phrase 18. Estoy cansado.
I'm tired?
Exactly. Estoy means I am. Cansado means tired. If you're a woman, you say cansada.
Estoy cansado.
Now say it like you've had the longest day of your life.
Estoy tan cansado.
Beautiful suffering. And finally, phrase 19. Hasta mañana.
See you tomorrow?
Exactly. Hasta means until, mañana means tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Now you can greet people, ask questions, order food, and say goodbye. You're basically ready for Spain.
Or at least a Spanish restaurant.
Baby steps. Now, final phrase. Phrase 20 is my favorite.
Why?
Because it's the most useful phrase in the Spanish language.
Bold claim?
Not really. It's no pasa nada.
No pasa nada. What does it mean?
Literally, nothing happens, but it means no worries, it's okay, don't stress, no big deal.
Wait, one phrase means all of that?
Yep. Someone apologizes? No pasa nada. You mess up your Spanish? No pasa nada. Life is falling apart? No pasa nada.
That's actually comforting.
Right? It's like the Spanish version of Hakuna Matata.
I'm going to use this constantly.
You should, because here's the thing. Spanish speakers say this all the time. It's the ultimate chill phrase.
No pasa nada.
Now say it like you're reassuring a friend who just spilled coffee everywhere.
No pasa nada.
Perfect. You've got all 20 phrases.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. 20 phrases that'll get you through most conversations.
I feel like I should write these down.
Do it. Or better yet, use them today. All right, here's your challenge.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Today, use at least 3 of these phrases. Out loud.
What if I'm alone?
Even better, talk to yourself in Spanish. Say, quisiera un café when you make coffee. Say, estoy cansado when you sit down. Say, no pasa nada when you mess up.
That's actually doable.
That's the point. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start.
Okay, I'm doing this.
Good. And if you made it this far, drop a comment and tell us which phrase you're using first.
Mine's no pasa nada. I need that energy in my life.
Same. All right, everyone. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching.
And remember, no pasa nada if you mess up. That's how you learn.
Hasta luego.
See you next time.